What if I told you that a simple 1982 D Washington quarter, the kind you might find in your pocket or in an old jar at home, could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars? Most people would never look twice at this coin. It looks normal. It feels normal. It spends like 25 cents. But hidden among millions of these coins are a few rare pieces that collectors are willing to pay big money for. In this video, I will show you why the 1982 D quarter is special, what makes some of them valuable, and how you can tell if you might have one of the rare ones. The 1982 D Washington quarter was made at the Denver Mint. The D Mint mark under the date tells you it was made in Denver. In 1982, the U.S. Mint made hundreds of millions of these quarters. Because so many were made, most people think they are common and not worth anything more than face value. And that is true for most of them. If your coin is worn from years of use, scratched, dull, and has no special features, it is usually worth just 25 cents. But the story does not end there. Here is something very important. In 1982, the U.S. Mint did not sell regular uncirculated mint sets like they did in many other years. That means most 1982 quarters went straight into circulation. They were used in stores, vending machines, banks, and everywhere else. Because of that, very few were saved in perfect condition. Over time, this created a hidden rarity. Even though millions were made, very few survived in top, high grades. And in coin collecting, condition is everything. When collectors talk about condition, they use grades like MS60, MS65, MS67, and even MS68. MS means mint state, which means the coin was never used in circulation. The higher the number, the better the condition. An average uncirculated 1982 D quarter might be worth a few dollars. But when you get into very high grades like MS67 or MS68, the price can jump fast. Some high-grade 1982 D quarters have sold for hundreds of dollars. A few of the very best examples have sold for thousands. That is a huge jump from just 25 cents. Now imagine this. A coin that looks almost perfect. Strong shine. Sharp details in George Washington's hair. Clear lines in the eagle on the back. No big marks or scratches. If that coin gets graded at the very top level by a professional grading company, collectors may fight over it at auction. That is how prices can reach into the thousands of dollars. It sounds crazy, but it has happened. The reason is simple. When only a tiny number of coins exist in that condition, serious collectors are willing to pay big money to own one. But high grade is not the only way a 1982 D quarter can be valuable. Errors can also make this coin worth a lot more. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin-making process. These mistakes are not supposed to happen, but sometimes they do. And when they do, collectors get very excited. One type of error to look for is a double die. This happens when the design is stamped onto the die more than once in a slightly different position. When that die strikes a coin, the letters or numbers can look doubled. You might see doubling on the word liberty, on "In God We Trust," or on the date. The doubling should look strong and clear, not just blurry. Real double dies can be worth hundreds of dollars, and in high grades, sometimes even more. Many people spend these coins without ever noticing the doubling. That is why checking carefully with a magnifying glass is so important. Another error to look for is an off-center strike. This happens when the blank coin is not lined up correctly when it gets struck. Part of the design may be missing, and the coin may look shifted to one side. If the date is still visible and the off-center strike is strong, collectors may pay a good amount for it. Some off-center 1982 D quarters can sell for hundreds of dollars, depending on how dramatic the error is and what condition the coin is in. There are also wrong planchet errors. A planchet is the blank piece of metal that becomes a coin. Sometimes a quarter design is struck on the wrong size or type of metal. For example, if a quarter is struck on a smaller planchet meant for another coin, it may look smaller or lighter than normal. These kinds of errors are rare. When they are confirmed by experts, they can sell for hundreds or even over $1,000. These are the types of coins that make collectors very excited. Now let's talk about how to check your 1982 D quarter. First, look at the mint mark. It should be a small D on the front of the coin, next to the date. Next, look at the overall condition. Is the coin shiny? Does it still have its original luster, which is the bright glow from when it was first made? Are the details sharp, especially in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers? If the coin looks dull and flat, it has likely been in circulation for a long time and is not high grade. Then, use a magnifying glass. Look closely at the letters and numbers. Check for strong doubling. Check for strange shapes or anything that looks unusual. Turn the coin sideways and look at the edge. A normal quarter should have a reeded edge, which means small grooves all around it. If the coin looks thinner, thicker, or oddly shaped, that could be a sign of an error. It is very important not to clean your coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and lower the value. Even if a coin looks dirty, collectors prefer it in its original state. Cleaning can leave tiny scratches that experts can see right away. A cleaned coin often sells for much less than a natural one. If you believe you have a very high-grade coin or a real error, the next step is to consider professional grading. Companies like PCGS or NGC will examine the coin, grade it, and seal it in a protective holder. This gives buyers confidence that the coin is real and accurately graded. Coins in official holders often sell for higher prices because collectors trust the grade. Now let's talk about real money. Most 1982 D quarters are worth face value. Some uncirculated examples may sell for a few dollars to maybe $10 or $20, depending on condition. But once you move into the very high grades, prices can reach hundreds. In rare cases, top-graded coins have sold for thousands of dollars. Strong error coins can also bring in hundreds or more. That is why people still search rolls of quarters from the bank. It only takes one special coin to make it all worth it. The exciting part is that these coins are not ancient. They are not from the 1800s. They are from 1982. Many people alive today were already born when these coins were made. That means they are still out there. They could be sitting in old piggy banks, coin jars, drawers, or collections that have not been checked in years. The 1982 D quarter teaches an important lesson in coin collecting. Mintage numbers do not always tell the full story. Even though hundreds of millions were made, true top-condition coins are rare. And rarity plus demand equals value. When serious collectors compete for the best of the best, prices can rise very fast. So the next time you get change from a store, do not ignore it. Take a closer look. Check the date. Look for the D. Examine the condition. Search for errors. That simple habit could turn an ordinary day into an exciting discovery. Imagine the feeling of finding a quarter worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in your own home. In the end, the 1982 D Washington quarter is a reminder that treasure does not always look like treasure. Sometimes it looks like spare change. Most of these coins will always be worth just 25 cents. But a small number are special. A small number are rare. And a very small number are worth big money. The only way to know what you have is to look carefully and learn what to search for. That is why collectors love this hobby. It is like a treasure hunt that never ends. And the 1982 D quarter is one of those coins that proves big value can hide in plain sight. Before you spend your next quarter, take one more look. It might just be the coin that changes everything.